So, the other thing that they sold too many Saint Lucians on is on racism. When I was director of tourism, well, actually, let me go back. When I was playing basketball for Saint Lucia, and I became the captain of the basketball team, I was not a white man. I was a Lucian. When my father came back home and opened up the grocery stores and was employing thousands of Saint Lucians, Chasnays were not white. They were okay. When the Labour Party made my father the chairman of Invest Saint Lucia and made him an ambassador, was it because he was a white man? Or because his son was a white man? Or because he was married to a white woman? No. When they had a prime minister whose father was a white man, that was okay. Ernest Hilaire has not told you all who his father is, but I know who his father is. But understand, notwithstanding all of that information, and that despite going to school, I lived in Puerto Rico. Guess where I came back? I came back to Saint Lucia. When I left and I went to go to school in Canada, and yes, I went to school in Canada. Guess what? I came back to Saint Lucia. When I went to university in Washington, D.C. and got a job and learned more, guess where I came back to? Saint Lucia. When it was time for me to make an investment and raise my children, guess where I did it? In Saint Lucia. And yet still, too many Saint Lucians, too many, remain silent when people in Parliament, members of the Labour Party, want to make racist remarks, and the biggest one being El Guapo himself. He was the one who said that Kenny Anthony was a white man. He's the one who said Kenny Anthony came from a Massa family. Because that is the only way he knows how to bring people down in our country, is to bring racism to the table. We have to accept there are many people in Saint Lucia who come from mixed races. We have Indians in Saint Lucia. We have mulattoes in Saint Lucia. We have some mulattoes who look more white than they look black. And we have some people who look more black, but yet one of their parents is white. I grew up in a Saint Lucia where I was embraced, and I was never told I was not a Saint Lucian. But because of that, it planted the seeds of doubt in people's minds. I am hoping that many Saint Lucians now can look back at what happened and know which way they want to go forward. Alan Chasnay and the Chasnay family are Saint Lucians. And like what my song says, action speaks louder than words. Here I am in Saint Lucia. Deal with it. Deal with my policies. That's what I want you to challenge me on. Deal with my ambition for Saint Lucians. Challenge me on that. But don't come here and challenge me on the color of my skin, because when you cut me, I am more Lucian than a lot of other Lucians.